Good afternoon, everybody. This is Weatherman Jackson here in a video on Tropical Storm Bertha. So, last time I talked about this system, it was a tropical depression too, but it was upgraded to a tropical storm. And the storm has actually proved resilient against the wind shear, though. Despite the 20 to 25 knot wind shear, this morning it was a bit better though, but it's starting to get impacted a bit more by the wind shear. So the LLC is definitely trying to get more into convention, but the wind shear, like, every time I try it does, it just keeps getting sheared up a little bit. Here's your current look. As you can see though, it you can see the low like right about here. It's still struggling a bit against the wind shear though. Like this is the main convective area, like basically right around here, which is where the main wind field is. So here's where the tropical storm warnings and tropical storm watches are. They actually upgraded the watch to a warning to around here, and they have issued new watches like all the way up to the like all the way to the all the way to sorry all the way up to the all the way up to the southwestern Louisiana coastline. Here's the current wind shear map though. Like this is why the storm is struggling a bit though still, and it is expected to keep the storm at bay. It's in like 25 to 39 wind shear, and it's supposed to increase overnight though, which will start to weaken the storm tonight though. In fact, it will be a weakening tropical storm before it makes landfall in when it makes landfall in Louisiana. It is trying though. Like there is some wobbles here and there as like I said earlier, the low level circulation is trying to get under the closed circulation to a center location. But every time it tries to do that, the wind shear he's preventing it from going under though. Like it's trying its best though, but the wind shear is keeping it at bay. Here's the current track forecast. So it still has a big landfall as a weakening tropical storm and then re-emerging. But depending on how bad the land interaction is, it can either make landfall as a tropical depression or a or remain low. And the wind shear will definitely keep. And wind shear will, depending on how it does though, like the land interaction could really hurt the system enough it could weaken to a to a remain low. Here's the current storm surge map. The storm surge map up to 4 feet of storm surge from the Mississippi-Alabama border to the mouth of the Mississippi River. In for the blue, it's like here's the main area, and here's the rest of the main area that still is expected to get storm surge up to 3 feet or 2 feet. Because the system is so lopsided, though, like the wind shear coming in from the northeast is making the storm more lopsided, and in the southern end of the system is more like more convective. But every time the northern core is more dry because of the wind shear like making it like keeping the northern convention from forming enough. Like I mean, it tries to wrap it around, but the wind shear like it pretty much just like shreds it apart. Like it tries its best, but wind shear is definitely fighting it. Here's the current euro. So the euro is definitely bit. Here's the euro. Definitely a bit more stronger than but because the system is initializing more because the system is strengthening a bit more expected, the models keep like correcting the initialization though, and as a result though, it's definitely getting like this time the European has made landfall at 1001. I think it makes sorry last time when I started filming it was the 12 hasn't came in yet though, so I was using the so this is it's still 1001 at 21Z. So it looks like that. The year AIFS, the AI counterpart to the European, shows making landfall in southern Louisiana as a weak tropical storm in 1008 though. So it has gotten a bit stronger than yesterday still a little bit. As you can see though, the southern core of the system is more convective, while the northern end is still more shredding apart still a little bit because of the wind shear keeping it at bay. So here's the Google DeepMind. I don't have access to the API on Google. I don't have because this is a like AI API thing. I don't have access to the model. I have to get it from like someone on Twitter to use it. So there's still like the Google DeepMind though is like some of it is still going inland though. Some of it is going out there though, but the forecast of the system still shows like Windshield still keeping it beta though. It's bringing out how bad the lane interaction is though. It could make the system like dissipate or even like a tropical depression from like landfall in Texas. So I'll keep keeping on the models, see what they say, and I'll be back here tomorrow. Bye.